Hi guys, voiceover here. One winter's night, I made a really stupid decision. How innocently and naively I'm explaining this to you at the beginning of the video. If anything's come out of this, it's made me a lot more resilient, and it's made me realise never look back, look ahead, and just really appreciate what you've already got. Guys, I'm moving Laura to a different yard, Susie's yard. So I didn't actually ask, she offered. It's a really nice yard. It's just a mile down the road from where Bo is, so I'll be able to see to him too. But it's a really pretty yard. It's very well maintained. It's got the old English style stables. Yeah, so I'm going to vlog it all. I'll get her stable ready, so tomorrow will be Saturday the 22nd of November. I'll get her stable ready tomorrow, and then I'll move her on Sunday and I'll vlog the move. And Susie's offered for me to be able to stay there till mid-March, so basically the whole of winter. It's a really nice yard. They've got their own hacking, 25 acres off-road, and daily turnout. It's just so nice. Can't wait to show you guys. Hi guys, so the previous occupants had been a stud, and basically from what I could see they just had all the mares and foals in the fields to the left. It just looked like they'd just been in there 24/7. I mean, there was even a field shelter in there. So after 4 years, from what I can see, it was just completely different. Hi guys, voiceover again. When I say completely different, not the barn and the stables, they are just lovely. I mean, you know, lick of paint, but otherwise compared to ours, they're beautiful. I mean, the fields, they're completely different. Lara's rugs, towel, feed buckets. So yesterday, guys, I spent the evening chatting to Susie, and it is so weird to just be chatting like that at the yard. Totally different vibe. Owner of the base is great. He's so helpful. But he's got a million different things to do. So this was really good. Only problem is, so Bo's come in with a bit of a cut, and that's kind of just in the back of my mind. So what I'm trying to say is, even though that was a really nice vibe, I've still got 2 different places that I've got to think about. But it's just the first day, and just going to see how it pans out. It's just the first day. So I've done it before, quickly add. So Lara was there for 6 months, from March to August 2021, but it was summer, it was the height of summer. But I actually gave Bo less attention then, and he ended up with really bad mud fever, summer mud fever. And I don't want to do that this time, just because, you know, it's 4 years later. I actually want to give him more attention, not less. But like I said, it's just the first day. So I'm currently hand grazing Lara because she just charged around this field in a blind panic, and it's a massive field, but she couldn't see anything. She could not see another horse, she couldn't see a thing. So she doesn't need a horse in the paddock with her, so I'm lucky like that. But she must be able to see another horse. So yeah, she was snorting and flag tail and just quite stressed really. So I got her in. I just tried to stick to what she knows. So she doesn't know going up into a field and putting a head collar on. So I let her charge up to the fence, but I wasn't going to let her charge through the property. I knew that she'd come back to me, but I didn't want to take that risk at somebody else's place. So I got the head collar on, brought her back in, and calmed her down with the feed, and then used the feed basically because she wouldn't let me near her, which is fine, totally understandable. She just needs a routine that she knows. She doesn't know what's happening right now. Trust me, I know this girl. Once she knows what's happening, she'll be chill, but right now she doesn't. So I just gave her feed, washed the mud off her legs. There's no hose pipe here, so I've got to get one. And then got her in the stable, fed her, mucked her out, and basically told Susie that she was just charging around. And I brought her in before she pulled both shoes off, and then my poor farrier had a job, and Susie said, so I'm going to try to work out some routine where she can get turned out when Susie turns her ponies out, and just take it from there. I'm just trying to give Lara a bit of normality, because her whole world's been turned upside down, and I know she looks incredibly calm right now, but you should have seen her before. She's been calling, just met some super friendly horse people. One of them's got a wagon that looks like it's worth about 100 grand, but she was really nice. What a change. Really nice horses too. I've just noticed the tides coming in. My bloody eyesight. Couldn't tell because it's so calm. And that's a bit scary. Hi guys,
so we need to get back.
Here. I wish I'd stopped going on about my blooming eyesight. There's actually nothing wrong with it. It's just a slight problem with depth perception, okay? Today. Don't like doing it when it's coming in, but it is really calm and I can see the entrance. I can't believe it. I changed the battery while she's moving and the tide's coming in. I thought, I'm not using my phone in case that falls in the sea. Doing this today. I just bought the other battery, stuck it in my pocket, but I just bought it. I didn't know if there was any charge in it. Go on, let me check. Boy, did my girl need this. Got to think about my boy too though. Splash, splash. Splash, splash. This will totally relax your mind, Lara. 2 stressy days. That's the woman's lorry. Really nice lady as well, super friendly, giving me big smiles. They're all on the beach so I can film it, but look at it. I bet it goes up and down the country. Look at that, I bet it's got living, shower. Oh, I think I know who it is. I think before I bought my horse box, I think I went to her. Oh, no wonder she's so nice. I walked in without an appointment and she said nobody ever does that, and I didn't know, I genuinely didn't know. But she was so nice and she was just telling me what to look for in a horse box and that, because theirs were too expensive for me. Just looking at the name. Ah. Come on, Laura. Yeah, so the reason I've got the phone out, you can probably tell, I don't know what's happened to the GoPro. It just keeps saying SD card fail. I think that's maybe something to do with the battery. I'll get it sorted. So once she was relaxed, then I could start moving things, because she got a bit funny with those other horses around. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The GoPro is brilliant for taking landscape footage, things off in the distance. You're not supposed to use it for like close-up stuff, and then for close-up stuff you can use your phone. But for like having a canter in the sea or a trot on the beach, that's when you're supposed to use a GoPro. And then you're supposed to push it right up so that you can see all the landscape ahead of you. It's not supposed to be down on the horse's neck, which can happen by accident. But you should make a conscious effort to push it up, unless you're trying to show something like the sea, which is what I was doing, so I was doing that deliberately. Can you see them? Look, you can tell I'm happy. Wait. She's like, what? WTF. Look at those fells. That must... So some of the fells we've got here are like in the distance, not here, but it will be the Lake District, the lakes, and then you've got Yorkshire, Old Man Coniston towards the east. So no GoPro? No problem. grass. Right, I'm going to hand graze her. She hasn't tasted well. She had some grass yesterday. You don't, girlie. No! Hello. These three are really misbehaving. I'm trying to show Bo's cup to someone and he's galloping around with his two mates, but the problem is he's got a lead rope dangling from his head collar and they won't let me get him. He'd let me get him if it was just him, but because he's with them. See, I won't film Lara's stress, but I will film shenanigans. Look, the lead rope. Oh my God, he's wrapped around his leg. Oh, jeez. Come on. This is more dangerous for me.
The only reason I'm filming this is because the cup has changed. The Grinch.
Over to my section, I guess. Right, I cannot even get Lara tacked up. She's just trying to... We've gone back about 100 years in time. So back to when she was like a 3-year-old just turned 4X racehorse. We've just gone back in time. You cannot even attempt to take off the head collar and try to put any tack on, because she'll just run away because she's trying to get to the pony there. That sort of thing's happened on the other yard, but there's no cattle grids there. So one way or another, you know, but there's a cattle grid just around the corner. So I could end up, if anything goes wrong, with a horse with a broken leg. That, let's not go any further. But yeah, we've just gone back 100 years in time. At least I've got her reasonably calm here. Boy, oh boy, she's 8 now. And we've literally gone back to when she was 4. whole hack, she was nothing like this. But now, she is chilled-ish. Did I enjoy it? Nope. Hate to say that. A wonderful feeling for your horse to let you take the bridle off and put the head collar on and let you do it without trying to escape. Really nice feeling. Haven't felt that for like 4 days. Hey Laura, we're getting there. Don't worry. The video can't capture what I'm doing, but I'm hosing Beau's leg down in the dark. 20 minutes. So he's on 2 Dalalons a day, 2 20-minute hosing sessions a day, lots of antiseptic, lots of purple spray, massive gunk of pseudocrine, and not going out in the fields for a couple of weeks. So if one of them's in, all of them's in, then one goes out, they all go out. So that's where I'm doing it, but the camera's not picking it up. So I'm pointing it to the sky. So I've been doing this from the day Laura moved. Last thing I needed, but it doesn't matter, he's doing really well. It was really swollen the first few days, but it's almost like the other leg now. So this used to be a really nice sand school, and if I find an old picture of Lara when she was 4 in there with me, just a few weeks after I'd got her, I'll insert it so that you can see what it used to look like. Hi guys, so that's Lara when she just turned 4, and that's me with her in the school. I was able to bring Beau over. I had no transport then. That's me with Beau. Somebody brought us over in the trailer. And here's a picture of the first time Lara laid eyes on Beau. That's her in the background, and that's the paddock that she used to be in. An extremely well-rested,
I think I should explain
at this point. When I first got Lara, this is where I brought her, not to Beau's yard, and this is where I kept her for 6 months. I came straight from Lara's last yard straight to Susie's yard, and I'd always dreamed of going back. Wrong. He saw a rabbit and he raced off towards it, and that's the main road there. The cars go like 50 miles an hour. Bleeding heck. Thank God his recall is brilliant. Atlas. So we're going to have to rethink our first time in Susie's fields. Atlas. Look what I found in the middle of this field. Looks like a field shelter or a field stable. It's a proper good size. It's absolutely huge. Ah, the flooring. Or some kind of a feed shed.